Since I was 5, I knew I wanted to be a doctor, so high school, even getting to college, I knew that even though I majored in something that wasn't science related, at the end of the day, you know, I was still preparing myself for medical school. I have a lot of hobbies. I like fashion, I like theater, I love acting. I've discovered I like to cook, and I guess there's other things I could go into, but they're just hobbies that wouldn't be fulfilling to me as being a doctor. I want to do pediatric surgery, but again, as I've gotten older, I've been hearing less and less encouragement about doing that because it is a very, very demanding field. And I do want to be a mother, and I do want to be a wife, and usually surgeons are on call 24 hours a day. So the application process begins the summer after your junior year if you do want to go into medical school right after you graduate. I think the difficult part is putting like who you are into just a series of boxes. It's hard to pick and choose what's important to say and what's not to say and how to word it so that they really get a good sense of who you are, because that's their first glimpse of you. I'm really more about doctors who want to heal their patients and develop relationships with them. I'm a pre-med student, and I find it shocking that so many doctors that I've come across don't even ask me questions about how pre-med's going for me or even try to offer me advice, and I don't want to be that type of person. One of the things that I think we've all been finding kind of frustrating is that people are like, so what are your plans? And it's a big question, it's very loaded. A lot of us are just waiting. We've applied for jobs, we've applied for internships, we've applied to grad school, and we don't even know what's happening. I mean, we've made steps to get where we want to be, but again, it's a waiting process, and sometimes I kind of feel like people are disappointed to hear that I'm still waiting, but I honestly am still waiting, so leave us alone. I think at times when I was younger, and even times in college, when you're going through Chemistry 101 and organic chemistry, you have your doubts because they're really difficult courses, but I've kind of developed this philosophy that you shouldn't give up a dream that you've had for 10, 15, 20 years because you've come across some challenges that are a semester or a year long. To me, a bigger failure is giving up on something and not knowing, you know, I have to go into it not knowing what's gonna happen, but I will go into it knowing that I'm gonna try my hardest, so. If failure happens, it happens, but I mean, the only way you can go once you've fallen is up.